agreement from state lawmakers meeting again today to discuss what to do about gun violence to set the table for their special session.
So the biggest proposal from Democrats, a ban on assault weapons and high-capacity magazines, strongly opposed by Republicans at this point. Fox 9's Rob Olson is at the Capitol, and so was there another proposal that the two sides might agree on?
Yeah, out of a long list today, there was one that they did agree on, and that was stiffer penalties for people impersonating peace officers. That, of course, in the wake of June's murder of Mark and Melissa Hortman, the shooting injuries of John and Yvette Hoffman. So that was some common ground. But the rest of the list, which were all introduced Monday, then discussed today, Republicans, for various reasons, couldn't support really any of them. Here's the list, a partial list anyway, of the proposals discussed today that included safe gun storage requirements, a ban on binary triggers, funding for a violence prevention research center, a ban on ghost guns, which would essentially be putting serial numbers, a requirement to have serial numbers on any gun. So if you make one at home, it needs to be serial numbered. A firearm safety training requirement, a preemption for local governments to enact their own gun laws, as Minneapolis Mayor Jacob Fry has been pushing for, saying we'll just do it ourselves. And also the big one, banning assault weapons and high-capacity magazines. Again, little consensus, little interest from the GOP side of the aisle in this meeting for those proposals. They say you got to look at the people, whereas Democrats say you can look at the people, but you also have to look at the guns involved. Here's a bit of what they said afterwards.
Governor calling now in a special session for something he couldn't do when they held all the power is something that's not a solution right now. Right now, the best thing we can do to provide safe schools, safe communities, and provide expanded options and funding for mental health care is those solutions that are going to have that immediate impact.
It's not just the Democrats' job to pass an assault weapons ban. We will try. We will try. But it should be and is an obligation of every member of the legislature to take steps to go after the weapons.
So, Rob, those are the steps from one side. What are the Republican proposals for a special session?
Well, they didn't have any official submitted proposals, and that came with some sharp criticism from Senator Latz, there, the chair of this committee. But they did repeatedly talk about what they want throughout these 2 days of meetings, and that is safer schools. They want to increase funding for every public and private school to increase security, perhaps even fund school resource officers. They would like to have more funding for mental health services as well. I will tell you, too, that there were Annunciation families in the meeting again today, and once they got to the assault weapons ban discussion and it was clear there was such a big divide, many of them got up and left the room. Back to you.